This look is giving. What is it giving? Corporate. It's giving. Sisumdana. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Mushi's Life. Sorry for talking to you with dry lips. Oh my goodness. By the way, I am not so much of a lip gloss fan, but because I'm trying to be a lady now, so I guess okay, I'm having Coke, just Coke, Coca-Cola, and some Dorito snack. Yeah, so I'll be answering those questions. I'm not sure whether I should take 10 or 15. By the way, I am actually getting better with my makeup. So today I have finally decided to go through most of the questions or some of the questions that you guys answered me. That posted into some on my Instagram. Where people can actually be anonymous, as you are not from anonymous. But K Babu Zedeki or anonymous. And thank you for participating. I will try by all means to be honest as I answer your questions. Alright. By the way, while we're still there, cheers to my returning subscribers. Cheers to my new subbies. Thank you for joining this squad, Moshi Squad. Moshi Squad. Moshi Squad. Thank you for joining Moshi Squad. Please do make sure that you like, you comment down below, and subscribe, so that next time we bring something new, you are considered to like alerted. But most of the questions you get alerted, all the questions, make sure that you hit up on my button, honey. Note that because my niece is using a tablet, yeah, my iPad, and I don't have another phone with me now. I usually had like 3 gadgets, but something happened to it. So yeah, and my laptop is not with me, so I decided to just write my questions. But to prove that people did ask some questions, I'm gonna post a screenshot. Exactly. Now let us get to it. So question number 1. Who is your ex? Guys, do y'all have exes? Because I don't. So I don't have an ex. The question I who is your ex? Okay, maybe okay, it's fine. I do have exes, but exiting and I quick just by favorite they're doing right now that I'm actually proud to even mention. No, you're an ex. Why should I? So I don't have an ex that I feel like I can tell you guys about, or that I wish to even mention. No. Not that something bad happened or noma kwenzeka ntoni, but andinaxesha lokubiza nee-exes zam. I don't even keep them in mind. So next question, how did you meet your man? Okay, here's how we met. So we, guys, I'm not sure about the start this story, but yeah, so thank you. So i-boyfriend yam ne yacela ibrother yayo eze ekhaya kwi-birthday ye-brother yam uba indicelele inumber yam. Yeah. And then I was like, I did at that time I didn't even know that brother ichom ke-brother yam ne ine-brother endala kunayo. I was like, let me see a picture. I was like, oh, this cute boy. Okay, give him my numbers, And that time, Moyamba, not the ex, that's my entire ex, but with this toxic guy that I've ever dated. With this guy, so I didn't know that bayazana okanye brother yethu mina brother ndayo I was like ayibona izimnyaka just because of an ex, right? Ebo ex ndiyazi but things didn't even work out. So yeah, that's what happened. And then he took my numbers and then ndamnikeza numbers out. And the XM was actually encouraging that number yako. I was like, okay, cool. Get the number yam, guess I okay, you know. One takes him final like a day after he got my numbers. And then yeah, we started talking. It was in April 2020. I'm just not sure about the date. That's why it was the anniversary date. But it was after I think the 22 April. Yeah. 22 April 2020, that's how we met. That's when we met. And then we finally decided to meet each other. Maybe like after a week, or a week, I think, and then decided to meet. The first meet up here, and then yeah, that's how we met. Yeah, I think that's how I met. So yeah, and the rest was history, guys. So been dating ever since. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, it has been the best and toughest 4 years of knowing each other. But yeah, we're still pushing. Okay. Netflix and chill. Question mark. I don't do Netflix and chill nabanya band. There's but I don't do Netflix and chill, so no. What are your pet peeves? Oh my goodness, my pet peeves. My pet peeves. My number one pet peeve is a snoring person. I can't tolerate umuntu okhonayo. Like, guys, I just cannot tolerate umuntu okhonayo. I think that's my pet peeve. And number two, what else? I'll just mention like 2 or 3. Also, another thing that I cannot tolerate, umuntu oyivila. I think that's my pet peeve. A person who's lazy, like ube ivila uzu, like all the time you have to be told what to do. Like you just I can't deal with such a person. I just cannot. That was our what? Are you guys counting? Number 5, what don't you like about yourself? Mkhaba, number 1. Number 2, Sinyawzam, I have the most ugliest feet. And I do not, does inherit, guys, like, yo. That's the only thing I don't like about myself. Another thing that I don't like about myself, I'd say, besides for the physical ones that I've actually just mentioned, it's one thing I hate about myself. Like, I'm easily manipulated. I can be very cocky. Is one even supposed to hate that though? Like, I can be very cocky. And another thing I hate about myself is that I love myself too much. I don't really hate myself. Oh, my best experience with a friend. Which friend? You know, one thing about me, I've had a lot of friends in my life, especially growing up. Everybody like was a junior and high school. To be honest, I think I have like 2 worst experiences with friends. They were friends back then, if that's what I may call them. I'm not sure whether I should call their names. I'm not. But if they happen to see this, bazosas. So I was doing grade. I have plenty. I was doing great. I was actually in Excelsior around that time. So there was this girl, she was a lesbian. Not that like Nditina, she was a lesbian. And she was such a bully. She would say mean things, but at the same time, like Sasi, it's like we were listening to her, you know. She was a bully. She was very rude towards us. She used to control us. She used to manipulate us. And wayenuka ikwapa. I remember this one time. What happened? Oh, we fought. and then wangixa uzovala ngami izikolo. Was it something like that? But yeah, that's experience number one. That girl bullied me. She bullied me in junior. I hate her so much. Like, I don't think I'd ever forgive her for that. Not that I'd ever forgive her. Not that I haven't forgiven her, or I really hate her. I don't hate her, but I feel like that's one experience I'll never forget with someone that I thought was a friend to me. And at that time, I was very weak, and I was very weak. I wasn't much of a strong character like I am now. But more than anything, I'm so glad that I had to go through that experience, because now I know how to treat people, you know, because I wouldn't wish to be treated for anyone to be treated like that. I really wouldn't. My second worst experience with a friend was this girl that we've been friends with because of a certain group of friends. SSC squad nyana scheme when we were doing in high school. So a lot happened. I feel like she believed people more than she could have believed me. One thing about me, Abanda that have been my friends, I feel like they could testify to this. I'm very loyal. I'd never say that I've backstabbed a friend. If I have, I'll visit go. If I have, but it was not my intention, right? So this girl believed abantu that mna ndiyamandithetha ngaye kakubi, and mina naye we've always been like groove friends, like we're always going out weekends just home, to such an extent that abazali bakhe did not even like me, because it was like I'm the one who's influencing her. Bear in mind, she was so older than me. I was still doing my, I think, grade 8, and she was already in high school, right? She was older than me, but it's like abazali bakhe and her family believed that I was the one who was forcing her to go out. We actually happened to have a fight over a man that she wasn't even dating at that time. And yeah, I feel like that's the worst experience I've had with a friend, more than as high school, abusive. But for her to believe abantu uba mna ndithe that of which I never said those things. Like, I honestly never did say those things about her. But she decided to believe them. She was manipulated very easily by other people. So I feel like for me that was not much of a strong relationship, if I may say, as much as we knew each other for a very long time. And because it's because of the things that we used to do. So by two, yeah, I don't know what other experience, okay, if I was able to answer this question very well. But I feel like that's the worst experience, because we even had like why, and I feel like ever since then, and then wazazama ungathi uyazama ungincokolisa okanye uzigcizelela kum uyibona ezaa small talks. I'm not built like that. You can never betray me and expect me to just be normal with you without an apology. Brand, especially when I know that I'm the victim in a situation. I know that I did not do anything. I feel like cool. Let me just try and wrap up with three more questions. My worst habit. What could be my worst habit? My worst habit could be, I think, smoking. That's like the worst thing. But it's not, I wouldn't say it's a habit, because I don't smoke all the time. Yeah. I don't really smoke all the time. What's my worst habit? I don't know. I really don't know. Are you seeing anyone, or are you single? Of course I'm seeing someone. I'm such a lover girl. I love being gone. I love being someone's person, So yeah, of course I'm seeing someone. Top cats or dogs? None. I'd rather go for dogs, not cats. Who likes cats? Biggest fear. My biggest fear, I think my biggest fear is losing a loved one. I think that's my biggest fear. In my life so far, I feel like I've lost 3 most important people in my life, which is my mom. So I just feel like that is my biggest fear, is to lose someone very close to me. If I would lose maybe like a family member now, or fall pregnant again and then lose another child, I feel like that would be the end of me. Honestly, I feel like that would be the end of me. I don't know how I would handle that. So mental institution, because I feel like I've been too strong. I've been too strong, holding it back. Also, trying to forget about the situation. I've really tried so hard. Yeah, and it has been like the most traumatic experience that I have ever experienced in my life. So that's my biggest fear. It's just to fall pregnant and lose another baby. It's not nice losing a child, darling. Yeah, I think that's my biggest of all fears. I'm not really sure if I fear death, because most people say that it's death, but for me, it's losing a loved one. Do you hate anyone? No, not really. I wouldn't say I hate that girl. I think Sinbasi Storosake, the one that keeps on popping into my mind each and every time I think of worst experiences with friendships or worst whatsoever. I wouldn't say I hate her. I feel like I've forgiven her, but I just hate what she did to me. I don't think I'll ever forget it. Yeah. I don't really hate anyone. Whose location do you have? On my iPhone, I have my brothers, Ngamkozeni, and my friends. Yeah. What's your body count like? Roughly 2 to 4. Hey, I guess. You don't know body count. Ilapho 2 to 4. Roughly up. Ilapho mntazi. Ngithanda ngoba uzibuza waziphendula. My very last question would be my favorite show. My favorite TV show or reality show. I think for now it's the Housewives of Durban. The Real Housewives of Durban. I think that's actually my favorite show. I love it so much. And with that being said, guys, we have actually come to an end of our Q&A. I hope that I tried to answer all the questions thoroughly, and I hope that you enjoyed this Q&A. Also, guys, please do participate when I post another Q&A on my Instagram. Please make sure that you follow me and I'll follow back. And yeah, I'll see you on the next vlog. Bye.